Hello, it is the Europa League final, so this is between Seville and Inter Milan to see who's going to be the champions of Europe, or the secondary champions of Europe, because of course there's the Champions League, this is the lesser competition, but you've still got the big trophy to play for and quite a bit of prize money, so both of these guys would desperately want to grab hands onto it. So what I'll do here is I'll go through both of the clubs and tell you the results that they managed to achieve en route on getting this far in the competition, because you have to get past so many different clubs all across Europe, as you would suspect, being a European competition. And they would have even had to play a ton more matches, but with the later stages of the competition being reduced to one league, that made things a little bit easier to guide through and make it this far and get to that completion that we're after. So for Seville, they started off the journey with a 3-0 victory against Qarabag from Azerbaijan. This is the Europa League group stage. They also defeated Apollo 1-0 from Cyprus, 3-0 victory against Delange from Luxembourg. They beat them 5-2 as well too, because it was home and away leads at this point in time. 2-0 victory against Qarabag, and then they finished off with a 1-0 defeat against Apollo there. But they were already guaranteed top spot in the group there, so not as much to play for. Possibly they probably put in a few of their second team players for that game. In the knockout stage, they played against Cluj, and it turned out to be 2 draws, 1-1 away from home, and then a 0-0 draw at home. But thanks to that one away goal, that was enough to get them through the round of 32. And the round of 16, they had a 2-0 victory against Roma. They defeated Wolves in the quarter-final, because this is the points where it all came one-legged shootouts. So 1-0 against Wolves in the quarter-final, semi-final, 2-1 victory against Manchester United, which had Fernandes scoring first for Manchester United, 9th minute penalty kick, and then Suso, 26th minute equaliser, then Dijon, 78th minute winner to send them through to the final of this year's competition. For Inter Milan, they actually started in the Champions League group stage this season. So they had a 1-1 draw against Slavia Prague on the Czech Republic. They ended up losing 2-1 against Barcelona from Spain, 2-0 victory against Dortmund from Germany, a 3-2 loss to Dortmund, and then a 3-1 victory against Slavia Prague, and then a 2-1 defeat to Barcelona. So of course they ended up coming third place, and that's group stage Champions League there. The top two got to go into the Champions League knockout stages, while third place got to have a second crack at it in terms of the Europa League that they got brought down to, but still get their European journey alive. So round of 32, for them it was a 2-0 victory against Ludogorets, and then a 2-1 win in the second league, so they had no regrets in that match there, as they ended up winning 4-1 on aggregate. The round of 16 had a 2-0 victory against Getafe from Spain. Quarter-final saw a 2-1 victory against Bayer Leverkusen from Germany. And just recently, the semi-final match ended up thumping Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine 5-0. Goal scorers included Martinez with 2, D'Ambrosio scoring 1, and also Lukaku somehow scoring yet again, scoring another 2 goals in this match here to easily sail them through to the final. So I'll give you some of the extra insights for this match as well too. It's their 6th time in 11 seasons in the Europa League. They had 2 teams meeting for the first time ever in European competition in the final. As it's more likely, I suppose, for different clubs that haven't experienced European campaigns to make it in the final compared to the Champions League. You've got the best of the best, This is like almost the second best of the best type of teams. Apart from Seville, sort of an exception there, somehow ended up being quite dominant just in the Europa League competition. So last occasion, 2015-16 season, Seville defeated Liverpool 3-1. Seville most successful side in UEFA Cup, UEFA League, reaching the final 6 times and winning the competition 5 times. Inter Milan reached the 10th major European final, first since 2010, the Champions League final, winning 2-0 against Bayern Munich. The 9th team overall to reach 10 major UEFA finals, 3rd Italian sides after AC Milan and Juventus, both with 14 finals. Seville lifting the trophy each of their last 5 appearances. Liverpool with 6 and Real Madrid with 9 have won more consecutive final appearances. Inter won 5 of the UEFA League matches this season, looking to win 6 in a row, only the second time since the 2009-2010 season, of course, when they won the competition. And Lukaku, 11 goals consecutive scoring in this competition, or European competition this season there, is the most that anyone has managed to achieve before. So they'll be looking to carry on that streak there. So who's going to get the job done here in this important final match? Well, the bookies give the favourable odds to Inter Milan at $2.10, $3.30 for Seville, $3.25 for the draw. It's a Spanish side against an Italian side. This time wide, is it going to be Spain or Italy that come up triumph? Well, for me, I'm going to go for Seville to get the win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Seville win. They have managed to make the final numerous times in the specific competition, somehow winning it 3 times in a row. Really, they should be doing better once they get to the Champions League, because, of course, when you win this competition, you get to go up to the Champions League competition, and then they must consistently get 3rd place in the group to be sent to the Europa League, and then somehow achieve it all to go back up again. So, be interesting. Why is Seville dominant in a second tier competition? Maybe they're just doing it deliberately because they know that they can actually win this competition. Well, they probably out of their own depth in terms of the big Champions League competition there. Well, for Inter Milan, they haven't really won any trophy for 10 odd years in terms of European competition wise, and in Italy they've sort of been outdone by Juventus. They nearly won the title this season, but so did a few other Italian sides. So yeah, that's why I'm going to go for Seville to win this one. What do you reckon is going to happen? Is Inter Milan the favourites going to hold up and get the job done here? Or is Seville, the European, the Europa League specialists, going to add another title to their collection? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe.